to get moderated. Yeah, that's right. You guys doing good? I'm so excited to be here. You guys excited to be here? All right, all right, all right. Who actually goes to UCSD? Who actually does not go to UCSD? Oh, nice. Did anybody travel from outside of San Diego to be here? Yeah. You in the blue, where did you come from? Sacramento. Sacramento? Does anybody beat Sacramento? Whoa, whoa, you. Las Vegas! Las Vegas? Whoa! Oh my gosh. What about, can anybody beat Las Vegas? That's awesome. Yeah, Las Vegas! Alright, congratulations for being here. Alright. So, was that? Oh, from Seattle. Who's from Seattle? You alright, can I ask you though, did you fly from Seattle just for today? Just for today? Wow! Round of applause for that person. Sorry, Las Vegas. I can't count miles. So I'm just going to assume that Seattle's further than Las Vegas. I'm sure that it is. Alright, so we're here to honor some UCSD alumni. Some very special individuals. They got their start in San Diego, and I went to San Diego State myself, but I claim San Diego. If anybody asks me where I'm from, I usually claim that I'm from San Diego, because San Diego means so much to me. And you know that when you live in San Diego, when you go to UCSD, it develops a certain culture and a certain way of, it turns you into a person. It turns you into a man. And so, and I can definitely tell you that the three gentlemen coming to the stage right now are men beyond men. And
I'm recording you right now.
He's a cyborg right now. This is such a great turnout. Thank you guys so much for taking some of your time out of your weekend. I know there's a lot to do at UCSD on campus on a Friday night, so thank you guys.
Is it still like that?
Still like what? No, because they have the Wong food event with the So today we're just gonna be hanging out with you. We just wanted to hang out, talk to you guys, let you guys know what we've been up to, how we all started, and we just wanted your energy is our energy. So if you guys are having fun, we're gonna have fun. So I just said fun like 20 times.
Let's do some quick introductions first.
Sure. Okay.
Ted. Tell them, in case some people might not know.
So we are doing that?
Yes, we are.
I'm Ted.
I'm Philip.
And I'm Wesley. Yeah. And we haven't been Wong Productions.
Yeah.
It's the collective. Some people just call us Wong Fu, and we're like, we have names too. Some guy went up to him once, or it was a girl, and she's like, you're the guy on the computer.
That happened at UCSD.
That's on my birth certificate. Guy on the computer.
But we haven't been back to UC San Diego. We were students here back from 2002 to 2006. So coming back here now is really special to us.
A lot of buildings were not here. I ran into a building because I'm like, that wasn't there before.
What we got was all the construction.
Yeah.
And then you guys got the end product. So.
Yeah, we didn't even get the new Price Center, so.
Actually, they tore down the basketball court in front of my apartment to build something that you guys have.
Yeah, good job, guys. Thanks. Wes does not know how to play basketball now.
I make a lot of touchdowns all the time.
Should we sit? Can we sit now?
We can sit.
Let's sit. There's chairs here, so we should sit. And we're hanging out, right? So it's casual time.
Casual time.
I think yeah, we can. Let's start off by talking about UCSD. I mean, we're here. We're very proud Tritons. You know, we live in LA right now.
Yeah.
So, but we rep. We're all over. Not. I don't know where are you from. No, we're not close to that. But it's a great city. So when we were here, 2002, 2006, we met actually in a visual arts class. We were all visual arts majors. Well, actually, you were something else first, right?
I was double E at first.
Yeah.
Anyone? Yeah, they're so excited that you left.
Wait for the
I
finish
still
the
love you
story.
guys.
Much respect. I was undeclared for my first full 2 years. So yeah, whoever's undeclared still, there's like a fourth year that's still undeclared, and he's sharing or something. And then I finally declared visual arts.
I was visual arts from the beginning, but I thought I was going to do graphic design, but I found out they don't have that here.
I found it out when he got here.
It's actually not, it's totally true. Like I went to orientation and she was like, if you want to do graphic design, we don't have that. So then
That sucks.
I did the closest thing possible, which was visual arts media with the, oh my gosh, I forget.
Focus.
Computing emphasis.
Yes.
Computing emphasis. But as some of you know, a lot of the classes overlap, and that's kind of how we met each other.
Who here is a visual arts major? Exactly. There's like 10 people in this bio school. We're like, we go to one of the best bioengineering schools in the nation, and we study arts.
Who's bio? Who's bio?
Hey, biology is art also.
It's like all girls.
Engineering. Engineering.
That's all dudes. Yeah. Who's calm?
Yeah!
All right.
Computer science.
Yeah.
You twice. That was part.
But yeah, so we actually didn't meet until our third year. So we went through our first 2 years aimlessly not knowing one another. The fates finally aligned in a media sketchbook class.
Yes.
This 174.
174.
And I remember that class, like everyone had to make a project every week. And I remember the first time it was due, I saw Ted's presentation, his video, and I was like, dang, that was really good. I should be friends with him.
It was conceptual and thought-provoking and everything that you know Ted to be.
Mind-blowing.
And and then we just started working with Ted. I mean, he had the best camera.
But I mean, I went into that class also surprised because I walked in and I saw this guy, who we actually hadn't met yet. I saw him and I was like, wait, that guy looks very familiar. He's the guy that thinks he's Justin Timberlake. And he runs around campus singing lip sync videos. But I mean that in the best way possible. Like, I was actually,
respect the lip sync, okay?
I was actually very jealous of what Phil was doing, which was like making videos around campus with his friends, and I recognized him.
Who even knows those videos here? That was the old UCSD campus. There's a lot of old UCSD there.
Yeah, that was you.
That was you. But yeah, we started working on more projects like in class, and we started doing like personal projects too. We just became very good friends through the work. We saw each other like every day. We went to McDonald's every Tuesday for $1 McNuggets. We probably don't have that anymore. The economy's not as good anymore. And yeah, we spent a lot of time together. And our fourth and final year of college, or here, we're like, okay, we've done like shorts, we've done music videos, well, lip sync videos. And we're like, let's try and do something bigger. And there's actually a big reason why we wanted to make a feature film, and the big reason why we had that aspiration was actually because of the reason why we're here today, which is the San Diego Asian Film Festival. You came back from that.
Yeah, I went to the. Who's been to the San Diego Asian Film Festival? Yeah. Well, actually, everyone should be raising their hands. You guys can all raise your hands because this is part of their event too.
Yeah. What really?
Well, actually, before that, Ted and I submitted to some film festivals on campus, which were in this room. I was like sitting in the back, watching my film play here. So this is kind of weird.
I took Bio 10 here. Are you guys laughing because I took Bio 10? Or because it's here?
What did you just watch movies?
No, the movies happened here.
Yes.
So I went to that film festival. I watched an indie film, and I came back very inspired because it just felt like making a movie was something we could do. It seemed very attainable because we had been making all these short films, these little pieces, and we had our senior year ahead of us. And I thought, why don't we try to do a feature? So I came home and I talked to these guys, and I think we were all excited to do it.
We had no idea what we were getting ourselves into. Making a movie is very difficult.
We were so naive. We were like, make one movie, let's make 3 movies. It's not a joke. We really thought
we had 3 ideas ready to go. But yeah, so our entire final year was spent trying to make this student feature film. It was just the 3 of us going. We first wrote it just 3 of us, like all around a computer. We casted, from among our friends and some non-friends, and we shot between classes. We shot within like a 5-mile radius because we had to come back for class. Sometimes we didn't make it back for class. We became very grateful to some of our good friends that were in the same classes as us because they signed us in and turned stuff in for us. We should not be admitting that right now. Well, no, we were here for Wolfgang. I don't know if Wolfgang's here. One of our professors. We always were at Wolfgang's class. Yes, we're always here for you, Wolfgang.
We always went to your class.
Yes, and the Alumni Association's here too, so we were always here, don't worry. But yeah, we spent like a good 8 months. We made it happen. We right before graduating, we premiered it at what Solis. Solis. Yeah, that was where our premiere was. It was
cool.
It was really cool.
Is Solis still there?
Yes. Okay, good. How many levels is it now? Does it have its own parking structure? That's all parking. No, actually, I was gonna say all parking spots that you guys can have.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, we graduated with this one DVD. That was what we were the most proud of.
You got it before your diploma.
Yeah. I don't even know where my diploma is right now. I haven't had to show one person my transcript since graduating. But anyways, this was what we left UCSD with. This movie, and we were really, really excited about it. And we had by then the website was already kind of getting local or back then YouTube wasn't around yet, and I think having videos online was very new, and it was very just something a lot of people were like, oh, what is this? They had to go see. So we did have a fan base that was growing, and that's what we kind of went off into post-grad with. And who's about to graduate right now? All right, no one cheers for that. They just raise their hand. I was like, yeah, I'm about to graduate, because it's scary as heck. I mean, maybe you guys got cool internships and awesome grad school lined up, but most people graduating, it's very scary. And we headed off into post-grad with our website, some videos, and this movie, and we're going to show you guys a quick recap, a reel of the first few years of the stuff that we made while we were out of college. I mean, if you guys have been following us for a long time, you should recognize some of these videos. But we're going to show it to you guys, and we'll talk about how we transitioned from college to trying to be functioning adults.
Some of this stuff actually was made before YouTube existed, which is kind of crazy. To give some context in terms of the time frame. things. And there's even some old school class projects that we did that we throw in there because it's UCSD.
So yeah, let's take a look at it.
Yeah.
So, 4 years, just like in like less than 3 minutes. It's crazy. Yeah, so all of that stuff was kind of what we were doing the first 4 years that we came out of college. And I think the first thing that you have to realize about when you're entering the real world is like, oh wait, I have to like pay for things like food and shelter. And protection. No, so we moved to LA basically right after college, and it was a very weird time because we didn't really know yet what Wong Fu was going to be. We knew that there was a lot of support. We went on tour with that movie that we made. We went to like colleges all across like the country for the first year that we graduated. And we saw a lot of people come out to the shows. Like, I mean, back then we had like, we had like 50 people come out. It was like awesome, like really, really cool. And we're like, okay, there's support out here, out there. We saw them face to face. It's not just a web statistic, like we need to keep this going. And so we made a choice then that we would try to keep Wong Fu alive. And that meant literally physically alive, which is having to eat. So we did stuff like,
we shot a lot of weddings, like videography. Like, we shot weddings. We didn't actually attend weddings. They didn't feed us.
We did some stuff like commercial work, like for like small businesses or like local television stations. And these were all things just to keep us, going. But we, on the website, we were still making videos. We were still trying to let the fans know that we were making things. And that's what we did for a while. You
didn't say the most fun thing that we did.
Oh, we did like event coverage, which is primarily at like nightclubs.
A lot of respect to people that do event coverage at nightclubs.
It's really dark. Everyone's really drunk, and you're supposed to like make it look really exciting. And you just have drunk people coming up to you like, I want to be on camera. It's like, dude,
they're all red. Like,
get away.
And then I think one of the events, Wes had an assignment. They wanted to like film one of the go-go dancers, and then Wes had to shoot the go-go dancers. We did it from across, like in the very back.
Yeah, it was terrible. I hated it.
So dark times.
Dark times, literally dark times.
Yeah, I hated it.
So yeah, if you were watching like around like 07, 08, like that's what we were doing behind the scenes while we were still keeping the videos going. But we eventually realized, hey, when we wear like yellow fever, I wore this T-shirt in it, and a lot of people were asking, where'd you get that T-shirt? I want to buy it, blah blah blah. So like, hey, maybe we should design a T-shirt and put it and just start, we should wear our own stuff. And we had this one short called Just a Nice Guy that was that we were planning, and we shot it all on UCSD,
Pepper Canyon,
Marshall, ERC like door.
Naming all this.
No, like we literally, like I wanted to name Ravel, we didn't shoot it. No, I'm sorry, yeah. I'm Ravel, it's okay. I'll go 6, baby. I'll go 6.
Oh, I'm ERC. MMW, it's okay. I lived through it. You have to live through it too.
But you have all the great hair and stuff.
That's what all you ERC is. But anyways, yeah. So like we were planning to shoot the short, and Wes is really into, designing, even though he didn't learn it here.
Well, it's kind of like things come full circle because I didn't get a chance to really further my graphic design. Well, I actually had a job here, graphic design job. It was right outside. Yeah, we made this T-shirt. I think I spent like 30 minutes one night just making a T-shirt, and then little did we know that kind of sparked the entire merchandise and apparel line that we have now.
Or Nice Guy design line.
Yeah, are you nice guy?
I see a lot of you guys wearing it. Thank you for supporting it.
Thank you. We ate because of you. No, like I mean, it's weird. Like we do whenever we have these talks, we do spend like a good amount of time talking about like these brands that we started. Like it's not even related to our videos, but it's really interesting how much like this merchandise really kept us going. And like you talk to like other content creators that are out there, and everyone's trying to like make they come to us asking like, how do you guys do your merchandise? And so like we're very grateful because it also spawned like the Awkward Animals. And it's weird, like they don't teach you in art class, hey, so if you want to be a filmmaker, make plush dolls. That's not on the syllabus. But we kind of just kind of fell into it, and we decided to take it really seriously, and it kept Wong Fu going. Because of those, we were able to stop going to really boring weddings and really gross nightclubs, and we were able to take Wong Fu completely full time, and it was really awesome. And
well, I would like to add the reason why we continue to make these shirts is because our fans, our supporters, really wanted more. So that really it gave us the kick in the butt to make more shirts to get.
Yeah, you guys are very demanding.
Very demanding.
In a good way.
Well, we use words like merchandise and products and store, but in the end, it's about another form of creativity and sharing that with you guys. That's how I see it, and it's a way for you guys. If you like what we make, it's a way for you guys to give back and help us keep going. So I don't think it's so like mechanical as like we need to make money.
Yeah. And like the shirts, Wes designed it because he likes like the design. He would design something that he would want to wear. And the Awkward Animals, super cute.
Those are just things Ted wants on his bed.
I want all of them. So I'm gonna keep making more cute stuff. I want the future ones.
So yeah, like while we were kind of becoming more free to take our YouTube seriously, it was really interesting because YouTube itself was also changing a lot too. I remember when we first moved up to LA, we had some of our college projects and Yellow Fever or whatever, and we could tell that people just thought, oh, these guys are just on YouTube. They're just like some like little kids running around with a video camera, and no one really understood what was happening, what was really building online, and around this time of like 2009, 2010, the community of YouTube was really growing, and that's when we met other YouTubers for the first time. We met David Choi, we met Kev Jumba, Nigahiga, little woo for everyone. Just do one collective woo for everyone. Okay. And it was really cool because for so long it was just the three of us living in this townhouse, just trying to keep it going, and then you meet other people that are in it too, and you're able to relate and you're able to vent, and it was a really great support system and also motivation and inspiration for us. So we were expanding our in terms of the community. We were taking our YouTube channel more seriously. I don't think a lot of people know, but early on, when YouTube was first coming on, we just had our separate accounts, and we were just using YouTube as just free bandwidth video player. We didn't understand what it was yet. I remember when, in 2005 or 6, when I got a message from someone saying, dude, I think your fans are uploading your videos onto this website called YouTube. And I was like, whatever. Go ahead, it's not gonna be anything. So we were finally, really getting into this whole new media aspect of what Wong Productions was. And that's kind of where it was a kind of a shift in where our company has become today, which is like, you know, a lot of diverse different projects, bigger projects, commercial stuff, working with, you know, bigger talent, I guess. And it was a really cool transition, and it all started because of, you know, YouTube changing, the industry changing, and us meeting more awesome people.
I think to illustrate how things have changed so much, when we moved to LA and we went to the film festival just to be part of that community, there were no like conferences for like digital platforms or like online new media exploration. But now I feel like every film festival has that kind of aspect to it, including this one, which is great. So it's actually really exciting, and it's a great honor to know that we're a part of that growth.
So right now we're going to show you guys another compilation reel of the more recent things that we made kind of in this new, more current era of what Wong Fu Productions is. And you guys can take a look at that. We'll talk about, you know, what things are like now and where we're headed.
And also the first reel, it was really bad resolution because that was just the resolution back then. Like that was the highest we could get it. So it's kind of amazing. You'll see the difference now.
It was 480p.
And then when we come back in 20...
They all laugh at 480p. They're like, oh, that's when I'm using like my phone as my mode.
When we come back in 20 years, it'll be holograms.
Yeah. So yeah, a little better quality. HD.
1080p. We're going to 4K soon.
Yeah, so nowadays at Wong Fu, things are a little different. We have like a very small but hardworking staff. We kind of plan out our projects a little bit better than, you know, just how it used to be. But you know, like we have a variety of different projects that, you know, that we're working on, that we're doing. You know, we still make the stuff that's us on a sidewalk running around, just the three of us, and hoping we don't get caught by security.
Sure.
Yeah, let's just go, let's do that.
We wait for the rush.
Yeah. we do it to make sure we're still grounded, we know that we can.
Extreme filming.
We literally are, we were just in London last week and we were just on sidewalks just hoping that no one would stop us. And then you know, it goes all the way up until working with Li Hong in Taiwan and shooting a music video, or even working with AT&T, like big corporate sponsors that are helping us to make some of our longer form ideas, like the way we happened, and getting an actual crew to help us out and professionals to
hair and makeup.
Yeah.
We're still carrying boxes of stuff, and they're like, "What are you guys doing?" There's people that do that.
We're like, "No, we can still do it." So yeah, it's been a very cool, growth experience, and we still have a long way to go. There's never been a point where we just got comfortable and said, this is all we want to do. I think YouTube is great. We're really glad of that. It's done so much for us, and we'll never abandon it as long as YouTube doesn't screw with us. Even though they totally are. Do you guys like the new comment system? See, it's I guess YouTube doesn't want people leaving comments on the videos. Anyway, so we're always going to make content for the channel, because that's our way of really reaching you guys and giving you guys stuff on a more consistent, regular basis. But we're also working on a feature film right now. We're in pre-production for that. We're really excited, and it's kind of like that. I feel like a lot of our supporters have been waiting for us to take that next step into a more serious, bigger project. What else are we doing? More web series, more commercial stuff.
More of everything.
More of everything.
More Wong Fu.
More Wong Fu.
That's our second channel.
Yeah, it's definitely something that we never expected to happen from when we first graduated. When we were here in this room for watching his film festival, and me and Bio 10, now we never planned, hey, in 7 some years, we'll have 2 million subscribers and have traveled to like, you know, all these different countries and, you know, work with these big companies. So
we've gone to like over 100 different tour stops.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's been quite the ride, but it's because of you guys. We're only here because of you guys, and there's not a day goes by that we don't think about how the only reason why our job exists is because you guys watch and care. We're very, very grateful and inspired by that. So thank you guys very much.
Thank you.
I think it's easy to see us up here and us to name some of the things we have done and say, oh, like, I want to do that, right? But I guess what I'm trying to say is the ride has been very long, and there's been, as you've heard, there's been some times where it was harder. So it's been a tough ride, but I had an idea that I forgot. I was like working my way up to it.
I felt it. I was like, huh?
Oh, yeah. Because we're up here does not mean anything.
As you can tell, guys, tough times for Wong production.
Tough times. I didn't major in public speaking.
That's not a major. That's like enrichment.
That's my first mistake. I thought it was a major. No, we were just walking on campus over here, and you know, it really felt like we were just students again. And to have people come up and recognize us and say hi is very, very awkward still for us because we feel no different. If that makes any sense, like this could be you guys. This was you guys. We were in those seats, and it's so cliche to say that actually, you know. But I was literally in your seat. It was.
I remember being at the TapX, the La Jolla one. The one next to Vaughn's, and like we went there. I used to work there, but we were just talking. We were about to graduate. And we were just thinking, like, what are we gonna do with this? And we're like, man, if we could just make videos and earn a living, that would be the dream. It's like, all right, like sometimes you gotta step back and I guess, you know, we are in a very cool place. But yeah, like Wes said, it took a long time, and it took you guys also. So I think we're gonna start the Q&A now. We've been talking on and on this way, so we want to hear from you guys. But if there's one thing we can close our portion off, it's just how grateful we are for you. We're not trying to be cheesy or whatever. Like it's really, really nice of you guys, and thank you guys so much for your support over the years. Yeah, thank you.
For me, I think being up on stage right now, and then coming from the perspective of being a student watching them when I was in college, it's just really inspirational. I think you guys can probably attest to the same thing. It's really inspirational, though. That's the biggest thing. And to bring it back to the Asian American Film Festival, it's really inspiring to see stories that represent us and stories that really that tell things that we can identify with. And so that's why I'm so excited to be up here to be able to talk to these guys about some things. So
we're excited that you're talking to us about talking to you. Dan is the man, by the way. He works at ISA right now. If you guys have any questions about ISA or wanting to work for ISA, talk to this guy.
And he's also an amazing performer, and he has an amazing story about
a twin.
Okay. Stop it. You guys watch ISA TV though? Anyway, so we'll jump right into this. Let's get to know each other really well. 10 years.
Yeah.
So many memories.
So many. That's my Dan impression. Yeah.
Favorite thing.
Favorite thing.
Is that the question?
San Diego? Carne asada. Hey, can we get this carne asada fries?
All right, so
all together.
My serious question. I wrote down like 10 questions too. I'm curious. All right, so Yellow Fever, Saved by the Bell movie, Kung Fu. They all relate back to Asian American identity. And I think that for this film festival is really relevant. I'm curious as to, were those films inspired by maybe a moment during that decade you guys have been creating films? Did those come from certain moments that might have happened in the community, or were those particular films inspired? You guys know the films I'm talking about?
Yeah. yeah, so starting with yellow fever, you know, it's really weird. Like, I think when we were in school, I don't think there was an Asian American studies yet. Is there one now?
Yeah.
Okay, there wasn't when we were here.
I'm pretty sure
There was? Okay. Are you sure?
I went to the class.
Asian, no. Ethnic studies.
Ethnic studies.
Was it Asian American studies? Exactly.
I think there was.
Okay, well, I didn't really think that much about Asian issues and stuff. I mean, growing up, it was, yeah, like, all we had was, like, Jackie Chan, like, Jet Li, Yao Ming. But, I think that, like, there's definitely, like, just observations that you just make. And so Yellow Fever was just about, I just thought it was just a funny joke. It's like, it's just funny that, you know, I wasn't trying to be political with it.
And he wasn't bitter about not having a white girlfriend.
Yeah. Like, let's all just be happy and love each other. I just thought it was funny, you know, like, it's just like something. But I think the people, like, took it, like, a lot more politically than I had intended it to be. So I didn't want that, but it's okay, I guess. If it helps some people, or I don't think it hurt.
Apparently they show yellow fever in classes. So.
I greatly question those classes' curriculums.
Tough, but
Well, to answer your question, I don't think it was sparked by any incident in the community, and I think it was more observational.
Yeah, I think our recent video, the Saved by the Bell, like, kind of parody, that one was definitely, like, you know, like, over the last few years, you see, like, the way that they recast certain things, and I mean,
In Hollywood,
there's, like, Asian movies or Asian roles that are just totally just recast, like, for no real good reason except for money and business. And we get it. Like, we've been in that world for a while, and we understand why these decisions are made. And so we're like, all right, if you guys are gonna do it, then at least be fair and, like, let, you know, Asian people do it too if we want to. Like, I mean, I do think it's too bad that, you know, we're still not in a society where, you know, like, casting can be just what it should be, I guess.
I feel like for the people that don't know what that video is about, it's Saved by the Bell. You guys know the show, right?
Yeah.
It's if Saved by the Bell was recast as all Asian Americans, and that's the point. Like, there's so many Hollywood roles that get recast as well, they're originally supposed to be Asian or Asian American, and they get recast as something else. So if it were switched, what would happen?
What was the third one? I don't remember.
And then Kung Fu.
Oh, the one with Freddy. Like, a guy's basically, like, using the stereotype that every Asian knows kung fu to mess with people. I think that one was just based, you know, kind of based off of just us saying, like, yeah, like, what if we just flipped these stereotypes and, like, took advantage?
No, it was at the airport.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
that's right.
This one was actually inspired by
You're right.
a real experience. We were on tour going to speak at a university somewhere, and we were waiting for our flight, and we were waiting to get some food.
No. We were like in Kansas. It was a layover. Okay, we were in Kansas. Okay.
They don't care about that detail.
No, it doesn't.
We were in the Midwest.
It matters.
We were in the Midwest somewhere.
Because we were the only Asian people in the airport.
We were in that terminal, as far as my eyes could see. Yes, we were the only Asians in the airport.
But just travel a lot, so I don't know.
Through Kansas.
But we're just waiting for our food. Let's say Burger King. No, let's say McDonald's. And then the TV is on, and an ad for Ninja Assassin comes on.
You remember that movie?
Yeah.
Ninja Assassin was a movie with Korean pop star Rain. Yes, he says hi. And it's about a ninja assassin. All right, and then everyone in McDonald's,
The line.
they all look up and they're like entranced by this Asian ninja assassin.
And it's like a super epic, like, action trailer, you know?
Like stuff I wish I could do.
Yeah.
And then we were thinking, wouldn't it be funny, or what is everyone thinking of us after they watch that?
They're like, wow.
They all look. And we're like,
Don't look sad. Don't worry.
we We just want some chicken nuggets.
But no, I mean, no one did look at us like that. We just thought
no one did.
Yeah.
But as the only Asians there, it made you wonder what that commercial left in their heads about Asian Americans.
Yeah. To be honest though, like it's funny, like you named those 3 shorts, but we made like hundreds. And I think I do want to point out that we don't actually try to directly like, you know, do like Asian-y stories or Asian-y, you know, jokes and issues, whatever that is, because a lot of the shorts that we make, we want it to be like just a human story that everyone can kind of relate to. And yes, we do cast, you know, primarily Asian Americans, and I think it's just because we don't have enough diversity in my group of friends. But it's also because, yeah, we do have a lot of actor friends, and they do say it is incredibly difficult to get roles, and there aren't any roles for them that are even written for them. So like, you know, we can, if we can create some in our shorts, then yeah, let's do it. But ultimately, like we hope that people can see that Wong Fu, despite our really Asian-y name, is for everyone.
It's like an indirect representation of Asian Americans. Like the story can be universal. It's made by 3 Asian guys, and our name is freaking Wong Fu. Like how much more? Like that's yeah. Asian enough.
It's so frustrating sometimes. Like you read comments and people are like, "Why is everyone in this video Asian?" You know, and it's like why is you don't watch like just TV and say why is everyone white? You know, like you wouldn't leave a comment on like a Jay-Z video and say why is everyone black? You know, no one would say that, right?
I challenge you. Maybe you should.
Yeah.
See what Jay-Z says.
So it's really confusing to us that, you know, like people are still not used to seeing Asian faces, even on like YouTube. You know, like imagine if it was like on TV or like a movie, then it'd be even worse. So like there's still a long way to go. That's for sure. We're trying to do that with, you know, our work. So yeah.
Great. Speaking of the speaking of Kung Fu, you used Freddie Wong and you used Lan Higa in it to really establish people part of the community. You guys have talked about community quite a bit. And I know that you guys have also launched, beyond Freddie and Ryan, you guys also helped with D-Trix and Clara C. And you've really brought together a lot of members of the community to collaborate with. How do you feel looking towards the future and being able to, I guess, cultivate more talent or being able to find more amazing people within our community to be able to work with?
We would love to. I think when we were first meeting all those people, it was because like it was still this this bubble was kind of growing of like, you know, new talent or people on YouTube, but you know, it's kind of slowed down a bit, like in terms of like new people, and we want to help, you know, foster talent or find people that are willing to like put in the work and energy and to do what, you know, what it takes to do this. And we would love, I mean, we're not the only people that make good videos out there, and there's other people that can do amazing things too, and we recognize that, you know, so we want to help that out. See, I just ended up saying it all.
Well, thank you.
I do think though that, I mean, we talk about it like a lot in the office. You making faces?
No, I don't know why they'll happen. And you.
Okay.
You want us to?
No, that's good.
You want me to say what I was talking about? You want me to say?
So many conversations. Okay. So after that, I wanted to see, actually, we're getting down to the last 20 minutes of the panel. We wanted to see if we wanted to open it up to conversations in the audience. If you guys have any questions for...
Who here has a YouTube channel that they actually like post consistently? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Why are there not more?
Because they have stuff to do.
Because they're afraid of the YouTube comments.
Someone should start like a bioengineering YouTube channel and make it like really fun. And I think a lot of people will watch it. Like, you guys watch Minute Physics? Do Minute Bioengineering. There, you can have that one for free.
Alright, so what we're going to do for the Q&A is if you guys do have a question, we've got Amy and Nikki, they're going to be walking down the aisles. And so go ahead and raise your hand, and then we're going to, but if you can, please keep the conversations appropriate. So.
Oh, are we just going to pick? We just pick, right?
I know,
we'll pick.
Okay, so go ahead and raise your hand, and the guys will go ahead and pick it.
Do you want them to actually speak into the microphone?
Preferably if they're close enough, yeah. And then go ahead and stand up too, please. First question.
So Ted, Phil, and Wesley, will you go to mastery level with me?
What's
Yes. Yes.
The guys are going to pick the...
Sorry, I'm washing my hair that night, sorry.
I would if you just asked me, but you asked all of us. Alright.
Tomorrow.
Cool.
I'm busy tomorrow.
Right here?
But thanks.
We're going to stand up, please.
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay, yeah.
Are there any YouTubers that you'd like to collab with that you haven't already?
Are there any YouTubers that would like to? We've collabed with a lot of people.
We, so like Phil mentioned, we were in London last week, and we met up with Finn, from Jack and Finn, the beautiful twins. They're awesome, and we didn't have time to collaborate, but it'd be cool to do that.
They're cool. We want to work just more with the people we've collaborated with. Who would you guys want to see us collaborate with?
Jeremy Lamb.
We did. So,
Jackie Chen.
Charlie, oh yeah. Jackie, yeah, Jackie. He's not a YouTuber though. Alright, okay. Yes, over there, yeah. You can scream, I can just try to hear you.
Yeah, you want to just have them yell out?
Yeah, just, okay. Okay.
What are you guys' pet peeves about another?
I really like them. You go first, Ted.
So many. No, I think I try to suppress it. So I try not to think about it, so I never remember it. So when it comes up, I'm like, oh man, come on. Really?
What? People always ask us like questions like, you know, like, how do you guys?
What? Do you guys fight?
Do you guys fight? Do you guys argue? And like, I'm like, what if like there was actually a very traumatic argument that we had that we took years to get over, and when you guys ask, like, it brings up really sad memories.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Everyone wants gossip.
Next question.
That didn't happen.
Thanks for the question.
They really wanted to gossip.
You're really not gonna. Okay.
Wait, you have something you want to say?
No, we never skipped over something like that.
Okay. Then answer.
We'll get back to it.
No, answer.
We'll get back to it.
Answer what? Oh, yeah,
That was
sure.
my pet peeve. Just answer the question. Yeah.
Wes always orders last. Always free.
Yes.
What? How is that? Like, I'm sorry, that has no effect on you.
Hi guys.
Hi. Nice shirt.
Yeah. Do you guys have a favorite project that you worked on? And if so, what was it? And also, what was Steve Nash like in person?
First, wait, what was your favorite project? I just want to know.
Pick a good one. See, it's hard, right?
If you don't answer,
She's like, I actually haven't watched you guys.
Probably the Yellow Fever because that was the first one I saw.
Okay, alright, so that's like a special nostalgic place in your heart. Or you're thinking about a very handsome one guy. I'm just kidding. Very excited.
my pet peeve is he always diverts this question to me. Well, not to be like cop-out answer, but it really is hard to choose because each one has a significant importance to us. If you name any video, I can tell you why it's my favorite. That said, I guess I like a lot of the the cool collaborations we've done because we get to meet people like David Choi. He's actually good friends with us now. You know, Lee Hom, I was fanboying when we, actually,
behind the camera going, oh my god. Action! Oh my god.
That's his impersonation of it. Spot on. No, let me quick story. I took a Mandarin pop music class at UC San Diego. I don't know if they have a class now, but we learned about.
People are like, that's a class?
It was. And I wrote my final paper on Lee Hom. And then, I couldn't believe it when we were working because I was like, I wrote a report on you. I'm directing your music video now.
And he's like, I love psychic roommates. And we're like, okay. I also, the same cop-out answer. Our projects are so personal to us that basically every short is like a snapshot of where we were in our lives at that time. So it's like saying which part of your life do you like the most. But if I had to choose just from I always really enjoy watching the end of Wong Fu one. It's not like that part of it, but it's where we all imagine if Wong Fu just ended tomorrow, what we would do. It was like a Christmas one.
Why does that make you happy?
No, it's because Ted was really funny in it. He's like,
that's my favorite character.
He also got shot.
That's true. Ted also died in it too. But valiantly. Alright.
And he made me a hobo. The birth of Hobo Ted.
Yeah, what?
I think, same answer. Every video has certain milestones, certain thing that really made us, propel us to it was a great learning. Every video is a great learning experience, and it's an experience that we can take on to the next project. So every video is great.
Yes, sir, in the white vest. He's so perfect.
Hello.
I think the other one's I can just probably hear you. Okay.
So I have specific questions for Phil, because I know that you're an ex-Ascension and that you also dance in the web series When It Counts with Yuri Tag.
Mm-hmm.
So my question is, are you still involved heavily with the dance community, that you're part of
No, I wish I was. Those projects are my way of not letting go. No, I think you realize, especially working with all these talented people, that they're just way better than you, and you should just do what you do. As we're telling them to be inspired, and we're no, sometimes there's just people that are just too good.
That's terrible advice.
I know. I'm just saying I'm not confident in my dancing.
Well, you can practice, you can get better.
I did, but when it counts, I practiced really, really hard.
And you were really good. You wanted the energy.
I was just about to say, oh wow, Ted, you never told me that you liked my dancing. And then he said it's because of the editing.
Have you guys seen Phil in Step by Step? You guys watch that? Who thinks Phil should continue Step by Step?
Alright, next question. Yes, sorry. Your friend was raising her. Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I am?
Oh,
Yeah.
fine. Okay.
First off, I'm a visual arts major, and you're a big inspiration to me and why I chose that major. And
I hope it was a good decision. Okay, good. Good.
I'm just wondering, who are your favorite directors who inspired you with your stuff?
Favorite directors whose work inspired?
I guess. Okay, the sad thing is I don't watch as many films as I should for doing what we do. That's the disclaimer. But I do I like Wong Kar-wai.
Yeah.
I like Michel Gondry. I like Wes Anderson. I like what's his name? Christopher Nolan. That guy. I feel like the stuff that you guys would like, I would probably like too. There's more, but I don't remember.
Ditto.
Yeah.
I like Dragon Ball Z.
Obviously, a huge influence in our work. I like Michael Bay when he made everything before Transformers. Bad Boys 2, Bad Boys, The Rock. Okay. Obviously, also a huge inspiration in our work. Yeah, let's go right here. Yeah, sure.
All right.
Right in the front.
Let's stand up.
Alright, what's up? So, do you have any unusual talents or anything that you can show?
Yeah, we make YouTube videos.
So
love that.
Do you have unusual talents?
I can move my ears. You can't tell from here, but I'm doing that. I really can.
Do you have any unusual talents?
Nothing I can share with you guys.
I'm pretty good at ping pong. Is that unusual? Maybe you haven't seen me play. It's not just ping pong, it's like...
We take 2 to 3 more questions.
Alright, she seems very excited. Please make it a good one. All that hype of your friends around you. And everyone's watching now. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
What's your favorite awkward animal?
I thought you were saying, what's our favorite outcome?
You can't ask me to pick one because they're like my babysitters.
Octopus and giraffe.
I also like the octopus, but I guess the turtle is the first one. But if my house were on fire and I had to choose one to save, it might be my laptop. The octopus, I think.
Hey, we're thinking about making an animated series of the Really?
Let's go this side. Anyone on the side? Oh, wow.
Someone literally just shook her head. He's like, nope.
Back there.
I heard Wesley, you lived in 710 and 6.
Wait.
What?
Say it again? Sorry.
710?
Oh, did you live in 710 at 6 College?
Yes, I did.
How does that know? How's that a no?
Actually, yeah. Wait, how did you know that? It was there's the one building in 6th College. I was the first class. They had problems with I don't know what, population or distribution. It was the only like all guys building, so it was interesting.
Which suite?
Which
If you're looking for the treasure that I hid there, I already went and got it.
Anyone at Matthew's Apartments?
Yeah!
Cool.
We're going to do 2 more longer questions.
Alright, let's go right there in the Jalen shirt. Yeah.
Actually, it's the Wong Sanity shirt.
Oh, Wong Fu Sanity. Okay. That's really.
Hi, Chen.
What's up, man?
Also, I know you guys get a lot of fan mail. What was the most inspirational or tear-jerking fan mail you ever got?
We got a lot of good ones.
I thought you were gonna go the other way. Everyone else that's like, what's the creepiest thing you guys?
I'll just start. There was this one like scrapbook someone made, I think. Yeah, like it was a very, very well made, very detailed scrapbook of like everything we had made up till almost like that week. It was very up to date, very well put together, and for someone to put their time into that, like I wouldn't even make that for myself.
Scrapbooks are tough because like once they're done, they're so awesome. It's like you have to give it away. Honestly, like every letter, like when you read it, like it's just like it's amazing to think that you're part of that person's life in some way. They took the time to like write an email or like hand write and stuff. But I think the craziest or like the most moving stuff is we've gotten several emails and letters of like people that say like they were suicidal at some point, and like watching our stuff like helped. And that's kind of like unnerving, but also like, I mean, obviously they're writing it so like they're okay.
So don't make any sad stuff anymore.
No, I think like, it's partly like the sad stuff also makes them feel like, oh, like there's other people that feel it too, and we all in it together kind of thing.
There's also some that are from like from the troops abroad, and they say, you know, watching Wong Fu productions kind of like makes them feel at home again. So that's kind of cool.
Who's it gonna be?
You think? You're a very popular guy.
So, my 21st birthday is coming up in 3 days. Would you have a recommendation on the first alcoholic drink?
That's so great that you stuck by the rules. It's like that you're waiting till it's 3 days. It's really commendable.
I can't help you because I drink soda.
I don't know what I should
Maybe
say.
This guy can help you. He's very classy. He knows his drinks.
I don't know, cause like I feel like there's college type drinks, and then there's like post-college type drinks. So like if you wanted college, like yeah, doesn't everyone drink like Smirnoff and Jogo juice and stuff?
Just have a nice glass of wine.
Treat yourself to like a shot of
Let's do one more.
Hennessy.
He's got a serious question to end it off.
I do.
You go in the back corner.
Drink
Alright,
responsibly.
wait.
In the back row.
I was in it for you, man. Oh, was that the one?
It was actually the other. Okay.
This guy! If we're involved in a startup production company right now, like what would you say that, like suggestion for us? Like, if we're facing obstacles?
Yeah. So you're doing like video production too?
Yeah, like, we're just starting.
Yeah.
Being with friends.
Okay. Do you want to like do you get like, are you trying to like start a channel?
No, it's like a...
Just a business?
Yeah.
Okay. Take every client when you're starting off, and be patient. I mean, I guess we could just generally speaking, like I think a lot of people like see what we do and they're like, you know, we want to do it too, and how do we do it? And the first thing that at least I always tell people is that it takes a lot of time. And I think nowadays with social media, with like things going viral every day, things on your Facebook feed, it's like everyone wants to be famous or get really successful like overnight. And I think the true success takes time to build. So don't be in a rush to get there, and don't think that if you haven't gotten there in like a year or 2 years or 5 years that it's like not going anywhere or failing, because we've been doing this for 10 years. It's a long time.
Are you doing original stuff, or are you taking on clients?
No, it's just a group of friends. Like,
for fun? For fun, right?
Yeah, and we're just
Okay.
filming a lot of short films.
Cool.
And then one to some festivals.
The real thing is keep doing it. Keep doing it and you'll learn. And you'll actually learn if you actually want to do that. If you want to keep making video stuff. So that's another lesson you need to learn too.
Find all the other visual arts students here and be friends with them.
Yeah.
Because they need friends.
And you never know what kind of good equipment they have, so.
That sounds really weird. No, but honestly, like, surround yourself with good people because you don't know where it's going to take you. I mean, the three of us, we didn't know each other when we sat in these seats.
All right. How are we doing? That was a great way to end things off. Everybody, round of applause for